Haha! I accept both stone and sea lanterns. Thank you, PB. Ooh, Looty 3. I dropped off a book that PB was looking for, an enchanting book. I can't remember what it was. Thank you, PB. And I did ask if anybody had a Looting 3 book, and thankfully she did. So that's awesome. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the STBN server. I am the Colonel. Thank you for joining me today. Alright, so in the last episode, we worked on the... What did we work on? The item transport. So that's all working now. It's all fine and dandy. So now we are working on the smelting system. And so in between episodes, what I did was I moved these hoppers up one so that they're directly coming across. And then they're going into a chest, and then they're coming back down, filtering into this system here. And actually, I think I missed... Yeah, I didn't put the hopper back. Let's do that now. There we go. Alright, so... Oh, good lord. It's spastic. I should call this freaking pick spaz or something. Alright, so... We have this chest that goes into the system, so it just basically continues the line. Everything is good to go. Got this in here. Why is that broken? Did I break something? Totally did. There we go. So now what we're going to do is look at what I did with the smelting system. So you can see that there's some hoppers here. They're going directly into this chest, and they're going backward. They're going to go backward. So let's pop down here. So we've got our system here, and again, this is the supply line for the fuel, and this is the supply line for the stuff we want to smelt. So I've kind of blocked it in, but I mean, this is the same stuff that we had last episode. I've been doing some things, sprucing some things up a little bit. What I've done underneath is, and actually I blocked it off, I need to put a ladder in here somewhere just so I can get easy access. All about the easy access. Alright, so we've got basically this is going to be the tower, and it's going to go up to there. So I think, let's see, how did I do this? I just did this. So we've got the dropper tower. I'm going to leave this open, or am I? I don't think I need to have this open. So, yeah, there we go. So this is going into a dropper. So this is going to have to go down one. Going to have to put the torch back. Alright. So we've got our droppers here. And these are going to go this way. Okay, and then I'm going to poke a little hole here. This is going to be a hopper. And it's going back to the supply. Okay. So now let's block this off. I really want to have... There we go. Yeah, we'll just use those. Okay, so now we have... where are we going to put our tree? I think we're going to put our tree here. Oops. Alright, let's get rid of these. Alrighty, so we are going to probably get rid of that block. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so let's replace these because we're going to need those. And this is going to be the beginning of our tree, I think. Okay, let's get some light in here for now. So we're going to have a comparator, and then the comparator is going to go into a block. Stone bricks. And then this is going to go into this. So I'm already off. Awesome. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. And do I have any more bricks? I do. And this is going to be like that. And we're going to have a repeater going in here, or a repeater going in here. Alright, so we're good to go there. And then this is going to be a torch. And then we're going to do a tree up this way. And if I'm not mistaken, I do need it on this side. Right. So this is going to be torch on the side here. Alright, so this is going to have one of these guys, and then it's going to have one of these guys, and then one of those. And get torches here, torches here. Probably did not need to do this on camera. And then we have one last brick. There, and one last torch. Torch here, torch there. And I think we're good to go. No, we're not. I gotta put torches over this side. Oh, for crying out loud. Tight quarters, tight quarters. Alright. This is gonna be a torch, and this is... don't need a torch up there. Cool. Okay, so we're good here. So this will send everything back up. Let us, for the moment, throw it back up there. So what I want to do right now is just kind of block this off. Let's get rid of this right here. Right, so we want to test this system. So let's fall down here, and we're just gonna drop. I guess this works too. I'm gonna drop, let's say, 8 coal ore in here, and let's just make sure that they make it up. Oh, for crying out loud! So we should see 8 coal ore in the chest, and we do. Sweet. Alright, so now we're not going to get any clogs when the smelting system and the sorting system are both working at the same time. That was one of the concerns I had. That concern has now been alleviated. Get rid of that. I think I'm going to put these in here. And then we need to replace that hopper. Cool. Alright, so that's all set. So what is left? What is left? We have... I think that's it. We need to set up this filters for the fuel. Let's just make sure we don't have any extra extraneous items. We do. Okay, furnaces are good. Block this off for now. These are all blocked off in the back. So we should be fine. I need a light in here. We'll have to go back here. I'll do this off camera and just kind of fix this place up. Maybe open it up a bit. Make some better lighting choices. Okay, so let's do the filters. Let's see. Do I have redstone? I do. So we need to hook up the redstone here. Alright. Do I have any blaze rods? That is a good question. Do I have any charcoal? That is another good question. I can make some charcoal. That I'm sure of. Alright, you know what? Let me gather that stuff off camera, and I will be back in a couple minutes. I guess it'll be immediate for you. Stay tuned. I have a problem. A very large problem. Alright, so I've kind of abandoned where we left off in favor of... I think what we were doing before was working on the sorting system. I've really not done much with that. I've got coal, I've got charcoal, and the rest of it I don't have anything. But what I did want to work on, and what I have been working on, and I didn't put it on camera because it was so messy, and it's gonna get even messier, is trying to split these out. So when I was going through the design that Chuff had built in the Nether for our industrial smelter, there was a bunch of redstone up here, and I thought that was all related to either the experience or freezing half of these to make it a smaller setup. Unfortunately, the redstone that was in there is actually needed. So he referred me back to the generic bees industrial smelter for the Nether video, and so that's what I'm referring to here. So what I've done is, actually I've sealed it up, so I need to unseal it. Dang it. So what I've done is I have put a comparator on the oh, I probably should put a light in here too. I put a comparator off this chest. So basically what I was trying to do, or what I need to do, is have the let's see if I can get down here. This is so tight. Alright, so what we're doing here, let me get another block. Okay. So we have a redstone signal that is coming from that chest up there. So it's coming down here and it's going over this way. And actually I can get rid of this, can't I? No, I can't. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Put it back. Okay, so where to start? Okay, here is where we start. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place here. So at the end of this line of hoppers, this is the last in the line of hoppers. So what we want to do is have a signal that if there is something in shoot, how does this go? Yes, so if there's something in this hopper, I think this is on, I think, right? I can't remember. Oh, I don't want to break it. I think I'm okay with this one. Yes, okay. So what we're doing here is, if there's nothing in this hopper, it's going to have a redstone signal turned on. So it's going to stop... It's not going to allow anything to exit these hoppers and go into the hopper below, right? So it's not going to feed into the smelter. So what's going to happen is it's going to have this redstone signal all the way across, and then it's going to pulse. So when something does come into this hopper, it will invert the signal, so it'll turn it off and allow everything in these hoppers to vacate and go down into the furnace. So that's good. So that will allow us to distribute the items evenly. Two problems with that. The first problem was that I need to have this here to allow the final run to exit the hoppers, and I need that hooked up to the chest because I don't have a chest down here, and I'm going to have the items coming into to the hoppers, and the hoppers blink so fast that it doesn't trigger this thing fast enough. So what I'm gonna have to do is go back to the original signal, which is in the chest, which prevents another problem because we're gonna have to figure out a way to distribute the items for the fuel, but that's that's my other problem. So I got 99 problems, and you know what I don't have a problem with. All right, so yes, so this is the signal going back to the chest. So we've got a comparator on it, and it's also inverting the signal. So when the chest is empty, it's gonna open this back up. So this will be open, and then it'll allow all the items to vacate. So it'll work, and it does work. The only problem is that because it's so far away, the delay is such that it's never going to get completely distributed. So what's going to happen is that the final chest, so there's 8 chests here. So the final run, when this chest is empty, the last 8 items are going to bottle up here. Here. Going to bottle up here and go down in. So if we put a stack through here, this one will get 15. This furnace will get 15, and then the rest of them will get 7. I can live with that. That's not a big deal for me. So that is what I have been working on. So, you know, I can put a... Let's see. Do I have items in the chest? Crap, I can't remember if I just looked at that or not. I do. Okay. So, do a quick run just to kind of show you that it works. Not that you don't believe me. So there's 63, so we should get 7 in each, and then 14 in the first one. So we can see that the signal is now off, and as soon as everything is vacated the chest, actually I can get rid of this. Everything's vacated the chest. Oops. Forgot that's a trap chest. Yeah, it's going to invert the signal. So right now, if I go down here, they should be fairly even. Yeah, we got 4 in there, got 5. Yeah, so everything's distributing evenly. And on the final run through, there we go. We're gonna have 14. No, 16. 6, 7. I think I need to do... I took out a redstone repeater with a 4-tick delay. I think I need to put that back in. I do think I need to put that back in. Oh no! Oh no! There. Alright, so that works to my satisfaction. Oh no! That first step is a doozy. I was also talking about some Final Fantasy XIV stuff in there. Alright, so the problem that I have is that I'm going to have to do something similar, I think, with the fuel input. The problem is that I need it to accumulate in the chest, and right now it's in a hopper line, and the chest is filtering through, so they're going one by one. And I'm not sure if I put like a... Oh, you know what? I might not even need to do that. So I might not have a problem at all. Let me try running through this. So what we're doing here is basically the same thing we did up there. And I need all my blocks. Give me a second. I'll grab some of these things and I'll be back. Okay, I think I got what I need. Oh, almost fell down the hole. Alright, I had to bump this out a bit because we're going to need this. So I've added these blocks in here because this is going to be the redstone. So let's run it. Alright. So we're going to stick a comparator off the end here. So this is going to detect whether or not this one's empty or not, or full, or has something in it, or whatever. Let's see. Stick a block here. Invert it. Block up there. Block here. And stick some redstone here. Alright, so when we have items in, so the items will flow in here. They'll fill up, they'll go all the way to the end here. So by the time they're in the end, there's one in each of these hoppers. It will pulse. It'll empty out into these hoppers down below, and those will feed into the fuel for the furnaces. And I don't think we care about the last run, to be honest. We are going to have an alarm, not an alarm, but like a light. Oh, that's what it was. I've forgotten what I wanted to do here. I was going to put a chest down there. And I think I still might. Put a chest here, a double chest. But if I do that... yeah, that'll work. Will it? Maybe not. Still have to figure this out. I may end up having to bump this down one. I don't know. But what I wanted to do was all of the fuel I wanted to back up in a chest, because if these get all full, like if we got so much fuel in here that these are all full, then I'll want some sort of indicator that we have no fuel left. This one, there's no real way to indicate that we have no fuel unless we use this, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Alright, so what I want to do here is test out the fuel system. So to do that, I'm going to use the same chest, and we're going to put 64 coal. And we should see... There we go. There's a pulse. Alright. So we should see, I think... we should see... 7, I think, in each. There's 4. I think we should see 7 in each, and then maybe this one has more, or they all have 7. We shall see. There's 7. Okay, so all of them have 7, and there's probably 1 left in the... Oh, I can't get to it. Are you kidding me, you dog? Oh, crap. Yeah, there's 1 there. So I need to replace that stupid... why did I do that? Alright. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so that's all working fine and dandy. So I had to move this tower up over here because of this. So I'm gonna have to move it down a couple just so there's no interference. And I'll move that over. But I'll do that, I think, between episodes and clean this up. and maybe do a couple of test runs. I still have not figured out what I need to do to get the stupid thing working here for the lava buckets, and I need to pick up a bunch of blaze rods. So we'll have the blaze rods. I don't know what I'm going to do about the lava buckets. Still having an issue with that. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave them below. And until next episode, please do take care.